Hi guys, today is Monday, April 16th, and as you know, I'm out PSSA testing this week. This week we are continuing our conversation about media literacy. I am giving 3 days, which is a lot of time, I think, to work on this one assignment. So I want you to start it today. You can work a little bit on today, and then Tuesday and Wednesday. This assignment is kind of similar to what we did on Friday, where I asked you to look at an article and decide whether it's reputable, valuable information or not. And that's what you're going to be doing here with this assignment, analyzing and evaluating news. So let's take a look at the directions together. Use the questions below to assess the likelihood that a piece of information is not reputable news, or is perhaps something that's just not true. Take a look at this article and then answer the questions below. So here I'm asking you to link to this dreamweaverstudios.moonbeam.moon site. You're going to click on it and look at it very carefully, and then you're going to answer the questions that follow. It says, first, gauge your emotional reaction. Is it strong? Are you angry? Are you intensely hoping the information turns out to be true or false? Any emotional reaction that you have, you're going to put here. The next part says, consider the headline or main message. Okay. A, does it use excessive punctuation, like lots of exclamation points, or all caps lock for emphasis? If the answer is yes, you can circle yes. No, circle no. If you don't want to circle, you could highlight, underline. Honestly, whatever way you want to show me it's yes or no is totally fine. Does it make a claim about containing a secret or telling you something that the media doesn't want you to know? Okay, yes or no. And I'll give you a hint. If it starts going on about that, it's usually not the best news source. C says, don't stop at the headline. Keep exploring. So you're looking around on the website. Question number 3, is this information designed for easy sharing, like a meme? Yes or no? Consider the source of the information. Is it a well-known source? Okay, if you've never heard of it, maybe Google it and see if it seems to be well-known or not. Do the best you can. Yes or no? Is there a byline? Byline means an author's name attached to this piece. Yes or no? Go to the website. The website's About section. Does the site describe itself as a fantasy news or satirical news site? Yes or no? Does the person or organization that produced the information have any editorial standards? If you see anything about editorial standards on the website, you would say yes. If you can't find anything like that, then you say no. Does the Contact Us section include an email address that matches the domain? So if you're on a site, it shouldn't be like a Gmail or a Yahoo email address. It should match the domain. Does a quick search for the name of the website raise any suspicions? If you Google the website and the first 100 things that come up are all about how the website is nonsense, I think it's fair to say that yes, it does raise suspicions. Does the example you're evaluating have a current date on it? If you can find a date, yes. If not, no. Does the example cite a variety of sources, including official and expert sources? Yes or no? Does the example hyperlink to any other quality sources? In other words, they haven't been altered or taken from another context. Yes or no? Can you confirm, using a reverse image search, that any images in your example are authentic? In other words, sources that haven't been altered or taken from another context. Yes or no? Okay, and if some of these questions you're not sure, just do the best that you can, because not every website is exactly the same. Number 9, if you search for the example on a fact-checking site such as Snopes.com, factcheck.org, or PolitiFact.com, is there a fact check that labels it as less than true? A yes or no? Final analysis. Is this a quality source? Why or why not? So take a look at your answers. If you have a lot of red flags, a lot of things that are suggesting, for example, if you have no date, or if you do a Google search and that website raises a lot of suspicions, or the email is a Yahoo or something, or if it says it's a satire site or there's no author, you've produced a lot of red flags, so you can probably say it's not a quality source. Or if everything seems to iron out perfectly, then you can say yes, it is. And then I just want you to explain based upon the questions that you were asked here. Okay, and then I'm going to ask you to do that for this article from The Atlantic. Same exact process. And then this article from dhmo.org. And then for this article from NPR. And then this article, zapatopi.net. Okay, so that's 5 articles that you're analyzing and evaluating to see if it's a reputable source or not. Then if you scroll to the very, very bottom here, the top of this page, I want you to really think about what you just did. Let's take a look at this question together. What were some ways that you could tell if a source was a quality source or not? Why do you think being able to discern what is factual and what is not is so important? And what is one thing you can do to make sure you do not spread false information? So there are 3 questions there. In a few sentences, I'd like you to answer them right here. Make sure that you write in complete sentences and that you're answering these 3 questions. You're discussing, kind of based on what you just did, how you were able to tell if a source was good or not, and how one can tell. And the last question is, what can you do to make sure that you don't spread false information to other people? Okay? Again, this is going to take some time. That's why I'm giving you 3 days with nothing else to work on. I don't expect you to get this done in one sitting. If you have any questions or issues with this assignment, please let me know. And I'll be happy to help you. Have a great rest of your day.